Hey everyone, Gremlin Lord here, and today we are reviewing our first community-picked video. That movie was picked by none other than Mimiisanerd, and the movie that she picked is one of her favorites called Empire Records. A day in the life of the employees of Empire Records. Except this is a day where everything comes to a head for a number of them facing personal crises. Can they pull through together? And more importantly, can they keep their record store independent and not swallowed up by corporate greed?
Rated PG-13.
Empire Records has a really big cast of a lot of people that you may recognize from other projects. People like Anthony LaPlagia, Debbie Mazur, Maxwell Caulfield, Rory Cochrane, Johnny Whitmore, Robin Tooney, Ethan Embry, Coyote Shivers, Brandon Sexton III, Liv Tyler, and Renee Zellweger, her second movie that I've watched this year. This cast is kind of bogged down by the stereotypical characters that they play. You have the goody two-shoes girl, the artistic boy, the promiscuous girl, the goth girl, the musician, the innocent goofy boy, and throw in a couple stoners for good effect. Plus the cool but quick to anger manager and the uptight store owner. While the cliches are plenty, there's still something endearing about these people. They all make fun of each other constantly, but it's in a more friendly way, kind of like a dysfunctional family. I think that lessened the preset character archetypes. The movie opens up with Empire Records employee Lucas stealing $9,000 from the store and going down to Atlantic City to gamble it all away. It's definitely an odd opening sequence, but it sets in motion the rest of the movie's story. The following morning, we see manager Joe go nuclear over it. The store is already struggling to stay afloat. Straight-laced store owner Mitchell is ready to sell the store to the corporate chain Music Town, which would wipe out all individuality from the store. And to top it all off, it's Rex Manning Day. What? You don't know what that is? It's a day to celebrate fictional washed-up pop star Rex Manning. He's a washed-up star of yesteryear, still trying to cling to his past fame. Rex is visiting the store to promote his latest album. He has a penchant for younger women, even though most of his fans are his age. Now just throw in a bunch of teenage drama and you have Empire Records. The entirety of this film takes place in just one day. Just one. And it gets to feel a little cramped. The pacing of this film is lightning quick. The scenes come and go so rapidly that sometimes it just felt like I was watching these short story ideas that were just stapled together. But somehow it works. A lot. I don't know. Every character has some kind of struggle that often overlaps with another character's problems. This leads to a lot of interactions between different groups of the characters. For example, Goody Two-Shoes Corey is best friends with Skanky Gina, but she's hated by Goth Deborah. But she also wants to lose her virginity to Rex Manning. Yeah, it's crazy like that. Each character has a storybook like this, and all the tales intertwine with everyone else. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised at how well it all flowed together, even if it was like the Whitewater Rapids sometimes. There was a series of sequences with a young shoplifter named Warren that I didn't quite like. The staff chases him around a bit, and then they hold him until police arrive. And then he comes back with a weapon, in the same day, remember, and causes a massive scene. Again, the police come. And then he comes back for a third time. It's like there are no consequences in this movie world whatsoever. Steal $9,000? Steal a bunch of CDs? Oh, you. Endanger the lives of others? Oh, you're so silly. The same thing happened after the employees would fight with each other. Corey and Gina had this really big falling out, and then 15 minutes later, everything's A-okay. It kind of cheapened any conflict in the film, knowing that it was going to be resolved so quickly. But it could also be a way to show how teenagers sometimes move on from things very quickly. Though there were some problems shown that I felt needed a bit more attention. Now obviously a movie about a record store is going to have a large focus on music. There's pretty much music playing throughout the entire film. Characters take turns putting on their favorite records, they watch music videos, and there's even some live performances. I probably recognized about 65% of the music in the movie. It was just music, all the time, usually pairing up with the scene. But given the crazy fast pace of the film, the music comes and goes just as quickly. I didn't like how often we'd hear a few bars of a song before it ended and switched to a different song. But again, very much how a group of teenagers would listen to music. I will say that I enjoyed how the music selected worked well with each scene it was played in. Whether it was the lyrics or the tempo, each song complemented the scene that it was partnered with. It helped to form some cohesiveness. Empire Records is a really odd movie. The stereotypical characters shouldn't work as well as they did. The breakneck pacing can leave you confused if you look away for too long. The ending is a bit saccharine for my tastes, but it still works. It reminds me of another movie that came out months before this one, called The Brady Bunch Movie. Much like the family of Empire Records, the Brady Bunch have to work together to save their home. The day is saved by the power of friendship in both movies. Everyone's dreams come true. And for these reasons, I'm giving Empire Records the rock-steady score of 6.5 out of 10. I feel like that with additional viewings, I'll probably end up liking the movie a bit more, and the score will probably go up some. Perhaps I'll rewatch it on April 8th, Rex Manning Day. Now, I have never really had a record store experience, so all of this is really unique and new to me. But if you grew up with this type of experience, the movie's probably going to be a bit more impactful for you. And a big thanks again to community member Mimiisanerd for the movie suggestion. Mwah. So, have you ever stopped by Empire Records? If so, tell me which album you got in the comment section down below. And if you don't like and subscribe, we are so over. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Rock on!